Hello, this will be a review of the writing from Enrique, the 11th grader. A couple things off the bat I'd like to address was Enrique's concerns with going to school. This was from one of the writing assignments back in August, where he expressed that he does not like to come to school in the US. He prefers it in Mexico. And this is mainly due to the fact that he feels like he's not doing well in school in America. He doesn't understand as much as he did in Mexico. When he was back in Mexico, he could study more, and he felt like he was accomplishing more. So first and foremost, I'd like to talk with Enrique about if there's anything else in the Mexican schools that we could replicate here in American schools to try to make it more comfortable for him. I want him to feel like he can succeed. I would hate for him to have these negative thoughts and spirals, so I really want to address that off the bat with him and try to get him in a positive headspace. Then I would work with him on the things he's struggling with. So if he's struggling with his grammar and his writing, I would want to address those. Some of the tips in the videos I just watched recommended using home language, so I could use Spanish to try to help him, saying, hey, are there words that you're not understanding in English? Let's write them in Spanish and then work on understanding those vocab, trying to develop the vocabulary. Because I like his free writing. I think we can go back after and then buff it up with some more academic vocab and kind of flushing out some of those ideas. But I think he has a great start, and then he showed improvement because he did another 2 writing assignments in November. And so a few months later had gone by and he had progressed in his grammar and his writing. So I think he's trending in the right direction. I would just say we just have to work out some of the capitalization issues and then using words that he knows but don't really flow in the context of what he's writing. So I would want to promote his vocab development. I would want to use his home language, and I would want to make sure that he feels like he can ask questions and get a response and actually feel like he can learn. So I might have to adapt some of the complexity of the assignment to make it more easy for him. Maybe use some sentence frames for when he wants to develop his thoughts. I can just provide the sentence frames on the board, and if he's struggling with vocabulary, I can use visual aids or have him share his ideas with classmates, whatever tricks they're using to remember the vocab or remember the lesson activity. Maybe they can share some of that insight with him and help him improve and just feel more comfortable and capable in school. With the rubrics, I like the tip about we want to highlight potential to develop. We don't want to put these kids down or make them feel bad. We want to highlight that they can improve. So that's my response to Enrique.